Here are 5 things that I absolutely would never do as someone who works across a lot of different businesses and a lot of different software platforms. So as a marketer, me and also my team get access to a lot of different businesses' accounts. So keeping them safe and secure is tip-top priority for us. So with that in mind, here are 5 things that I absolutely would never do to ensure that I'm not compromising the safety of their accounts. Number 1 is actually asking for any type of password via email. This is super risky business. We like to use a password software to actually share these things in a secure way with our clients and ask them to share them with us. If our clients don't use that, sometimes they do want to send us things via email, and we either put a stop to that, or if they do it, we ask them to change their password straight away. If you're sharing any login details and you do not have a password security system, at least send it over 2 different platforms so it's not traceable. The second thing is I would never, ever have simple passwords. I know this is so tempting to have the same password for everything or have it slightly changed for each platform, but this is just so dangerous. If you have any cybersecurity tracking set up in your accounts, you'll just know how dangerous this is to have a simple password, because it makes it so much easier for people to guess it and to break into your accounts. Number 3, I would never click on a link from a random email. So if I am not expecting an email, I will not click on that link. This is called phishing, when someone sends you a link that prompts you to log into somewhere and it may not necessarily be a legitimate link. That's called phishing, and it's such a super simple way to lose your data. Number 4, I think we're up to number 4 now. This is about linking too many accounts to one login. You know how when you go and you log into your Gmail or your Facebook or something, it says, do you want to log in using your social login or whatever, something like that? That seems like a really easy way to log in, so you don't have to have so many different accounts. You can log in using your Facebook into your Gmail or into some other thing. But this is really risky, because if one account gets compromised, they all get compromised. And if you get locked out of one, you get locked out of all of them. So I would just never recommend that you do that. And lastly, this is about Wi-Fi. We are so trusting of Wi-Fi, but I would never, ever use public Wi-Fi. So most public Wi-Fi is unsecured, and it is super, super risky. It's absolute recipe for disaster to be using it, and can really compromise the safety of your accounts. So those are 5 things that I wouldn't do. But what would I do to keep all my clients' accounts nice and safe and secure? Well, firstly, I would turn 2-factor authentication on. If it's not already on my clients' accounts, I request that it is, or I install them myself. This is such a super, super, super simple way to keep your accounts nice and secure. 2, I would use a password encrypted manager. We like to use LastPass. There is a fantastic free version of it, and there's also a paid version. And this just makes sharing passwords with other people across your team or with other businesses super, super simple. It means that you can share your passwords with us in a nice, safe and secure way, and we don't even see the password. We just get access to that password. Then I would make sure that if I am setting up a password, that it is unique and as strong as possible, and have a unique password for each account. And then make sure that I'm updating that regularly. So the reason for that is that if you have an account that maybe is compromised, just that one account is at risk and not all the rest, because it's not sharing the same password with all of them, or not using the same type of formula for your password, like Abby Gatling 01, Abby Gatling 02. To me, it sounds like it's a good idea at the time, but it means it's super simple to hack into. And lastly, I would, what we always do for all of our clients and for our own accounts as well, is just keep an eye on them. Just monitor it for unusual activity. You'll be surprised how many scams go around just being unnoticed. I think the latest data was it was like 200 days for a business to realize that one of their accounts had been infiltrated. And that is a scary, scary fact that someone can be in your account and you're not alerted to it for the better part of a year. So those are the 5 things and 5 things that I don't do and the 5 things that I do to make sure that we're keeping all our clients' accounts nice and safe. And the best thing is that they are so easy and actionable that you can do it to your accounts too. And in fact, you can do it today.